Hi everyone, I am Alexandria Rubio and I am doing my PSA on Quaaludes and how it affects the muscular system. Okay, I'm going to talk about the history of Quaaludes. Quaaludes were created in 1955 in India and became really popular in the 1960s, 70s because of pop culture. But they were very heavily abused. So because of that they were banned in 1984 and classified as a Schedule One drug. Okay, so right now we're doing mechanisms in action. The methaqualone enhances the activity of GABA, and GABA is the brain's main inhibitory neurotransmitter. So GABA slows down communication between neurons, and when quaaludes amplify uh, this effect, the brain sends fewer signals to the muscles. So the motor neurons fire less often or less strongly. And then the drug reduces levels of glutamate, and which is normally like it keeps people alert and supports muscle tension and voluntary movement. Um, so the result is a body basically that becomes weak, unsteady, slow, unable to even maintain your posture or control fine movement. Okay, the neurotransmitters affected is GABA and glutamate. So Quaaludes increase GABA, which causes major muscle relaxation, and then it decreases glutamate, which slows movement and coordination. Um, there is a small dopamine release as well, so a euphoric feel. But the main result is reduced muscle control and stability. Okay, so we're gonna start on slide 5, so normal functions of the muscular system. The muscular system is responsible for, um, your posture, your walking, swallowing, um, even your facial expressions. So the skeletal muscles rely on steady, clear signals from the nervous system to contract and relax smoothly. So smooth muscles help move food through your digestive system and support basic internal functions. When those signals are interrupted, even a little bit, the entire system becomes unstable. Okay, so now we're doing the effects on the muscular system. Quaaludes slow down the motor signals that control our muscles. This makes our muscles weaker and less coordinated, which is why users may appear unsteady, flimsy, or have trouble with balance and find movements like moving your hand. Some like smooth muscles, like your digestion, can slow as well. So most common clinical symptoms, I'm just going to read off the list. So loss of balance, reduced grip strength, can't make a fist, slowed reaction time, trembling or shaking movement, heavy feeling limbs, overall muscle weakness. So people under the influence often appear extremely relaxed to the point of being unable to coordinate basic actions like the ones I just described. So when what begins as a mild relaxation can quickly become, a dangerous impairment. Okay, so we're doing interesting facts. So Quaaludes became famous in the 1970s and were often shown in movies and music, which made people think that they were harmless. Even today, an illegal version called Mandrax is still used in Africa. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's smoked with cannabis and something called a white pipe. Okay, we're doing the DA schedule. So methaqualone is uh, considered a Schedule One drug in the U.S. So that means it has no medical use. It's high risk for abuse, um, and it has severe safety concerns. So this classification places it in the same category as heroin. So it's illegal to manufacture, sell, possess, uh, yeah, in the United States. Okay, so this is kind of the final message, the PSA. I'm just going to read off the bullet points. So, Quaaludes dangerously impair the muscular system. Loss of control equals risk of injury, falls, accidents, which can lead to death. Effects misunderstood due to old 1970s reputation. They thought it was harmless because they saw it everywhere in the movies, in the music. Protect your health, say no to drugs. And you can't really read that. I didn't realize how badly you couldn't read it, but it basically says understanding the science equals prevention. And these are my references.